You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys, and welcome here to the Hitachi Truck Series. This is race number 21 from Talladega Super Speedway. Today we present to you the Love's Travel Stop 250. That is right, we are back. Excuse me. We are back here on Tinkle Group Gaming. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Starting on the pole today will be Mitchell Hodak in the number 35. To his outside will be the number 1 of Scott Upton, one of the playoff guys, and he is locked into the next round. Of course, we are going to show you your playoff standings at the moment. As mentioned, Scott Upton is locked in with 53 points ahead, with being 53 points ahead of Befode Sacco, the 9th place car, and over 50 ahead of Faith Cole. So no matter what happens today, that one Tricon Garage Toyota Tundra will advance to the round of 8. And then, of course, Elena Aurora advances with the win. Befode Sacco, Kyler Anderson, Karen James, they're only within 15 points of the cut line. So there's a possibility there. Zach Fitzwater, he's 24 back. In all realistic matter, or in all realism here, he is probably going to have to go out here and win. That's about the only hope that Zach Fitzwater in that 45 has of advancing. So we'll have to see if he can get that Nice Motorsports truck to the front. And of course, go on to advance the outgoing defending Cup champion in that number 45. Of course, before we get going, of course, I mentioned first race back in almost 3 months here on Tinkle Group Gaming. I can't say enough how much I thank you guys. Thank you for sticking around through this undesired and rather unplanned little sabbatical or hiatus from the series. Of course, we were supposed to be long done last month. For those who don't know, my computer, the graphics card ultimately bit the dust. We literally could not get on this PC, in terms of game, playing the game. I do have a laptop that I could have done, but again, that laptop hasn't been used in so long, and I don't want to, drive myself crazy, drive you all crazy with the low frame rates it would have given us, and of course all the hassle it would have been to transfer all the files over. That would have been another battle right there. So, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. We are going to finish this season no matter what, as it is the final season of all these series here on Tinkle Group Gaming, all these NR series, and we can't wait to get going here today at Talladega to kick off the return of the Hitachi Truck Series. Let's roll the intro when we come back. The green flag in just a moment.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Here we go. The return of the Hitachi Truck Series begins now. Mitchell Hodak is going to lead us to green. Scott Upton as well. Pace truck is off. They make their way down the front stretch. When will we see the big one? How chaotic will this be? The elimination race in the round of 12 for the Hitachi Truck Series is underway. Saw the 5 jump outside, not smart. That's going to force 3 wide early on. Here comes the 51 Jana Fogelman and the 43. Sorry, I'm trying to relearn names here. That is Dylan Ibrahimian. Hodak not one of these playoff drivers, I believe. He is not. We'll come back to the start-finish. Mitchell Hodak is going to lead the lap. Here comes the 43 of Dylan Ibrahimian. Of course, coming up after this race, we kick off the round of 8. We'll begin at the Charlotte Roval, the final road course race of the Hitachi Truck Series season. We'll then go to Gateway in Martinsville before finishing up the season at Ricky Raceway, and that'll be the last time we see the part-timers in the field. Of course, this is the second to last time these part-timers will take part in a Hitachi Truck Series race this season. See Fogelman looking inside. Here comes the 43, Dylan Ibrahimian. Now the 32 is slowly creeping into the picture. At the line, I think Gina Fogelman led that lap. Here comes the 32, Zach Kotalik, one of your part-timers. The 3 of Elena Aurora again. Aurora does not have to win today, as she won back at Rockingham to open up the playoffs. But playoff points oh so important. The more pressure you can put on that one. Oh, the 45 is around. Caution is out. Zach Fitzwater involved in a wreck, and that will put an end to his playoffs. Chris Wallace as well. Unfortunate wreck there, as Dylan Ibrahimian will lead us back to the yellow. Let's go see what happened. Zach Fitzwater just gets hooked here by the 37, one of the part-timers there. And this puts an end to his playoff hopes, as you see he backs up into the wall. And it looks like he's going to get hit by somebody here. Maybe it's just Ivy Sparks in the 23. But Logan Williams there. Looks like he just spins Zach Fitzwater, but see, Fitzwater had to get a tow, so... Oh, man. Unfortunate for the 45. His playoff's likely going to come to an end here. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Welcome back. Chris Wallace, the only guy out of the race here. 40 trucks in the field, of course, as they usually are for the part-time races. Dylan Ibrahimian will be the leader. Elena Aurora in second. Ryan Martin in third. Bafode Sacco is in fourth. Christian Bracken rounds out your top 5. Zach Kotalik in sixth. Daniel Gittero in seventh. As we are back underway here at Talladega. And that 32, or I'm sorry, that 12 of Bafode Sacco trying to go for it now. Again, he is the guy on the cut line who could very well get eliminated after today. So you know he's got to put the pressure on. The 3 is around. Elena Aurora spins to the inside wall. No caution. and Ryan Martin will go to the race lead. They are disrespecting each other like it's Phoenix in the Craftsman Truck Series. Again, we stay green despite Elena Aurora's spin. And Elena Aurora, her truck, basically out of the picture now. She runs in 39th again. I bet you she is happy that she got that win at Rockingham to secure her into this round of 8. 43's around. Wreck behind this should bring out the caution. And it will. The big one strikes again here. Oh, 41. Alexander Underwood just got destroyed there. Luna Farmer will lead us back to the line. Let's go see what happened. Here we go, 4 wide once again. The reason for this caution. And you see Austin Shaw just hooks the 43. And around he goes. Then, oh, Scott Upton gets involved a little bit. Slams that outside wall. But you see he keeps going, and look at everybody else just pile in here. 37 gets involved. Then the 41, his day comes to an end. As you see everybody just spinning in the infield. We've had 2 wrecks so far, and we're not even at lap 10 of 19 here. So let's take you back to the green here in just a moment. Welcome back. We're ready to go back racing here at Talladega. Alexander Underwood, his day comes to an end. He entered here with the 33-point advantage. And I'm afraid that might just be gone at this point. 43, Dylan Ibrahimian also out of the race. Luna Farmer leads. Of course, she is one of those playoff drivers. Max Wilson also one of those playoff drivers. Christian Bracken one of the playoff drivers. So you got your top 3 who are all battling to win in advance as we're back underway again. All of them above the cut line as we're back underway. So there may not be as much of a sense of urgency, unlike the 22 back there, Faith Cole, who's 2 points above entering. So you got to keep an eye on that 22, see what she'll do. And I got it wrong earlier, but Sacco's 2 points below the cut line. Faith Cole is 2 points above it. So again, we'll see what this 22 does. Bradley Ream looking for the lead. But again, seeing his teammate is only a truck behind him, how does he play it as he goes to the lead? Is he going to pull over, let his teammate lead? Of course, that's assuming that Faith Cole gets around the 65 here. We are past halfway in this race. Here comes Bafode Sacco, Faith Cole to the lead. The 7's back there though. And that is Dick Clark. Last race winner at Bristol. And here comes Dan Hummel, a Cup Series regular. Battling part-time here in the trucks. Iraqli War, as Dick Clark will go to the race lead. Alright, I thought I saw the caution lights on. We did not. 4 wide for second. That is not where Faith Cole wants to be. See 4 wide all the way back. Here comes Scott Upton. Scott Upton trying to put his name back in the ring here, even though he is advanced. Oh, 25 around. Luna Farmer. Colin Cropley just went wild into turn 3. somehow keeps it together, but Luna, Farmer, Mitchell, Collins, and others bring out the third caution of this race. And I feel like we are racing in the Craftsman Truck Series at Phoenix now. Let's go see what happened. Here we go. If you're as confused as I am, of course, knowing who's in the truck playoffs, you know, what's the live stats? Unfortunately, we don't have that kind of equipment here. But I promise you we'll have a post-race show to show you who advanced. And Luna Farmer here just gets hooked by her own teammate. Dan Hummel. Again, Dan Hummel only a part-timer in this field, but he is a Cup Series veteran, so I imagine there will be some harsh words thrown across at that Rackley War team meeting this week. Brian James involved. Faith Cole had to get a tow. That is unfortunate for the 22's hopes of advancing, only 2 points ahead entering today. And we'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Getting ready to go back green here. And I am telling you that there are going to be a lot of guys who are happy that they don't have to see the part-timers again until Ricky. But it is Dick Clark. I believe Zach Kotalik in second. Holly Anderson in third. Kyler Anderson in fourth. Befode Sacco rounds out your top five. Then you got Scott Upton, Addie Davidson in sixth and seventh. Mitchell Hodak in eighth. As we are back underway once again. We'll see if these guys have learned their lessons. There's a lot of damaged trucks back there still in this race. Kyler Anderson looking for third. He is right now the highest running playoff driver, but he's got 12 points he's got to make up. So you got to wonder if his team is relaying him to him. We have to win. Go up front, get this lead. Because again, with all the madness, nothing is guaranteed. Finishing second. And how's about Addie Davidson back there in the 19? She was 2 points to the good entering today. I imagine she is good in that position right now. Kyler Anderson, though, not so much, as we got the out of turn 4 to go here at Talladega. I didn't forget that. Zach Fitzwater's also in this battle. He was involved in that first wreck early in the race, and now he is back here trying to rebound, trying to save his season. And again, we know that 45 has to win. There is no question there. He sneaks in behind Christian Bracken and just has to maintain that bottom lane. Stay with the lane there. We come to 3 to go. This time, Befode Sacco's going to sneak in behind Zach Fitzwater. And that is something that those guys back there don't want to see. Is this 45 moving up the grid. Bracken looking for the lead. He's got the 45 behind. Is the 45 peaking just a little too early? Again, we know the must-win that Zach Fitzwater is in, entering today. There's little to no shot he points his way in. As we come to 2 to go. That's how you know this guy is a Cup champion. He is protecting that bottom line at all costs. He knows what's at stake. As Kyler Anderson goes to the lead. Again, he wins. He advances. He is below the cut line as well, entering today minus 12. Half the points Zach Fitzwater had to make up. But still, you wonder if his team's telling him, go get this win. Fitzwater's teammate right behind, trying to make something happen late. And I wonder if that 45 truck just isn't strong enough to get pushed out in front. As we come to the white flag this time, it's going to be one lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. It just seems like that 45 is starting to hold them up. I wonder if just the temperatures are getting a little too high. Dick Clark, though, looking to go back-to-back with a win here today. Kyler Anderson wants to win, wants to advance. Here comes Addy Davidson. Huge run coming from the bottom there. Zach Fitzwater's playoff hopes might have been over right there. And here we go. What'll Addy Davidson do? She's going to look inside. Here comes the 35. But the 20 is helping the 19. Who is going to make it back to the line first? Addy Davidson. She wins at Talladega and will advance to the round of 8. How's about that? Get your first win of the season. And it's a McElhaney Racing 1-2 here at Talladega. Congratulations to Addy Davidson. What a way to get your first win of the season. I believe that's the first win of the season for the 19 team. Congratulations to them. We will be back in 15 seconds as we're going to take a look at your results. And then we'll be back with your standings and to see who advanced in just a moment. Alright, welcome back to this post-race show here on Tinkle Group Gaming. Congratulations to Addy Davidson, her first win of the season, and it propels her into the round of 8. As you take a look at the standings, not really much changed in terms of those playoff drivers. The only thing that did, Kyler Anderson has pointed his way in. Of course, only by 3. Only by 3 over Befode Sacco, and he does overtake Faith Cole. So Befode Sacco, Faith Cole, Karen James, and Zach Fitzwater, their seasons all come to an end. And Scott Upton, Elena Aurora, Addy Davidson, Max Wilson, Christian Bracken, Alex Underwood, Luna Farmer, and Kyler Anderson. They will battle for the round of 8 to determine who will go to Ricky in just a few races. Again, so happy to be back here with you guys to complete the season for the Hitachi Truck Series. Can't thank you guys enough for sticking it out. We will have races coming out soon. Of course, I am not going to be announcing premiere times until I have races recorded. And then you will see me post premiere times in the Discord, so you will want to pay attention to that because it's not going to be week to week like it was before this whole matter happened. So just keep your eyes peeled. That's all I ask. One more note, of course, because Scott Upton did win the round, he gets an additional 2 playoff points. The only round you get the additional 2 playoff points. So congratulations to Scott Upton on that. He increases his lead to 33 with the points reset. But again, I just want to stress real quick, please be sure you are checking here because it is definitely going to move fast. But again, be sure to check the Discord. I'm sorry, it's not going to move as fast as it did before. So please be sure to keep your eyes on the Discord so you guys can keep up on when these races will come out. We want to thank you for watching again. So glad to be back, and we'll be back soon for race number 22 from the Charlotte Roval. If I don't get a race out before then, and it likely won't be, I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Until then, goodbye everyone.